Barcelona can't formally sign anything now, so the deal is not signed, it's not completed yet, but the here we go will come soon. Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, we touch on Xavi Simons, Guido Rodriguez, something again to say about Manchester United and injuries. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, let me start with the Guido Rodriguez, something we already mentioned in the recent weeks for Barcelona. I was telling you about the verbal agreement between Guido, the Argentinian midfielder who is going to leave Betis as a free agent at the end of the season, and Barcelona. Barca started contacts around March with the possibility to start Guido. Then Xavi Hernandez approved this possibility. Xavi said immediately yes to this opportunity. They made some direct calls also to speak to the player, and also important to say that Barca are well informed about everything on Guido, and Xavi approved the deal. So everything is okay between Barcelona and Guido, 2-year contracts, 1-year option till 2027. Everything is okay with the manager because Xavi said yes. What does it mean now? Still waiting to sign the contracts. Barcelona can't formally sign anything now, so the deal is not signed, it's not completed yet, but the here we go will come soon as Barcelona will be able to complete the deal with financial fair play and all the formal steps to follow. Guido Rodriguez will be the first signing of the new season for Barca, for Xavi Hernandez, and for this new project with Deco working on it. So Guido deal on point. And then guys, really important to say that for Manchester United, negative news are still coming in terms of injuries. It's really incredible what's happening at Manchester United, but today Man United confirmed that Mason Mount will be out with a new injury, not available for the game against Arsenal. Lisandro Martinez is back, not yet on the pitch, will take some time to see him back, but back to team training. Rashford is back, Bruno Fernandes is back, Scott McTominay is back, so finally Man United have some players back, but Mason Mount out again, and Luke Shaw suffering a setback in his recovery process. So it means that for Man United is 65 separated cases of injury and illness this season. 65 is really unbelievable, and this is one of the factors that Manchester United board will take into consideration when they will decide on the future of Erik ten Hag. Of course, it's still open, so Erik ten Hag is not sure at all about his future at Manchester United, but when at the end of the season, after the FA Cup final, Manchester United will decide on the future of Erik ten Hag, injuries will be discussed, and Man United with Ineos, but also with other people at the club, are already thinking about how to fix this next season, because it's not just about the manager, but the medical situation is something that has to change, and Manchester United are investigating into that to change the situation next season. It's a really important point for those who believe it's going to be something really to change at the club. And then Xavi Simons, guys, many questions on this fantastic talent. Xavi on loan from PSG to Leipzig did a fantastic season, goals, assists, performing at top level in Champions League, in Bundesliga, so we have no doubts. Xavi Simons is a special talent, but what's gonna happen with him? I told you last week that Xavi Simons, his agent, and PSG will discuss by the end of the season to decide before the Euros about the future of the player. So Xavi Simons doesn't want to decide in August or in July. He wants to be fast and to decide with PSG before the Euros what's gonna happen. What's the point, guys? What I'm hearing is that Paris Saint-Germain don't want to sell Xavi Simons this season, this summer. So PSG will push for a different solution, not selling Xavi Simons on a permanent transfer. At least this is the priority of the club. So I'm receiving many questions on a permanent transfer for Xavi Simons to Leipzig. No chance. At the moment, as of today, PSG don't have the intention to sell Xavi Simons, and also Leipzig can't pay that money for Xavi Simons. Big money. So at the moment, Xavi Simons to Leipzig on permanent transfer is not happening, but also Xavi Simons to any other club at this point on permanent transfer is not something concrete. What they will discuss, and it's really concrete, the most likely option is a new loan for Xavi Simons. What's the point? Xavi Simons, in the agreement made last summer between PSG and the player when he returned from PSV Eindhoven, will have a really important say in the decision to pick his next club on loan. So Xavi Simons can sit at the table with Paris Saint-Germain and obviously with his agent, and he will have an important say in deciding the future club to join on loan. Barcelona are there. Barcelona love Xavi Simons. He was already there in their academy, but they believe he would be a fantastic signing. He's really appreciated by everyone at the club. Xavi, Deco, they all believe that Xavi Simons is super special. So Barça will try for Xavi Simons on loan, not on permanent transfer, only loan. Also, Red Bull Leipzig had a very good experience with the player, so they will still try to keep him on loan for one more season. Leipzig will try. And then Premier League clubs, because there is some movement also in Premier League. 1 year ago, when the player was at PSV Eindhoven, Man United and Arsenal were really trying to push behind the scenes to sign Xavi Simons. Now, let's see what's going to happen with Premier League clubs still interested in the player. So the race is still open. There will be a discussion with PSG, but loan looks like the most likely option, and the player will have an important say. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on Guido Rodriguez, Xavi Simons, Man United injuries, Erik ten Hag. I wait for your opinion here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao.